Whatever happened to this $13 million football recruit? This is the story of Jaden Rashada, and it's a bizarre one. You have to remember, he was one of the most highly touted quarterback prospects in his class. I mean, he was up there with the likes of Arch Manning, Nico Iamaleava, Dante Moore, Avery Johnson, Malachi Nelson, you name it. And he was even projected as a first-round NFL draft pick before he even got to college. Naturally, he had offers from a lot of schools. And you have to remember, too, that this was kind of peak NIL insanity. I mean, it's still pretty crazy, but this was really wild because it was reported, according to Bleacher Report, that he agreed to a $9.5 million NIL contract to attend the University of Miami. But after just a few months of committing to Miami, he would flip to Florida, this time agreeing to, allegedly, an over $13 million NIL deal to be a Gator. But now you see him in an Arizona State uniform, and you might be like, huh? If you're not familiar with this story. There was a bunch of lawsuits, and he got out of his letter of intent with Florida. It was a whole ordeal, and frankly, I actually feel really bad for him. It seemed like a not great situation. So he'd end up at ASU. While at Arizona State, he played in 3 games, threw for 485 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. But he would then transfer to the University of Georgia and did not play in a single game there. I believe he was listed as the 4th string. But it was pretty clear that the guy wanted to play, so he transferred, this time to Sacramento State, which is where he is currently at. And he was actually initially named the starter there in their season opener against South Dakota State. He went 11 for 27 for 107 yards and a pick. Not great. And from then on, he was not the starter. He has played in a smattering of games. I believe he threw his first touchdown for the Hornets against Central Arkansas. But honestly, I really hope he can find a place that suits him if it's not Sacramento State, and a place where he can thrive.